What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of AM Training. I am not talking about my training, or I am not talking in the AM. It's not in the morning, bro. But I actually want to do an update on strong knee sleeves versus SBD. I did a review on these and compared them both about 5 months ago, back in October 2015. So the reason why I want to do this update is because it is probably the #1 question that a lot of people ask me through, private message in YouTube. I would say maybe it would probably be the second one. The first one would probably be, a lot of nude pics of me, but, I can't do that without charging you. Let's talk about which one I would pick. Which one, and for the 5 months that I've had this, I got the very first pair. I probably did maybe the very first review that was out there on YouTube. That's my claim to fame, I guess. Yeah, spoiler alert, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you which one is better. SBDs are gonna be better. I had said before that, these were pretty darn close, if not maybe even better on my last video. But I would actually spend the extra $13 in order to get the SBD sleeves. And I am a cheap ass. And what I mean by being a cheap ass is I am about to recycle my cans, and that's how much of a cheap ass, but I love Mother Nature, I squeeze every penny I can, and look at that. That's there's more in the back. I was trying to make it neat for this video, but YOLO, I'm gonna show you my true feelings. I'm a cheap ass, and you really get what you pay for the SBDs, so I don't mind spending the extra $13, and here's the reason why. I'm hoping that I got most of you to stay on, even though I gave you that wonderful spoiler alert, because why wouldn't you want to stay on and watch the rest of this video? Because I am kind of a big deal. I mean, I have close to 2,000 subscribers. I'm kind of semi-YouTube famous, right? But with that being said, if you are not subscribed, please subscribe below, because I can continue to make chump change off these videos. Actually, I don't make anything off these videos. I just like talking to you guys because I have no friends. It all comes down to the fabric. It's for the SBDs, it just has this kind of sleek and more neoprene-ish feeling. So I don't know if neoprene-ish is a word, but if you can see the texture on this, it's a little bit more finer. It's very fine, like there's it's very smooth compared to the SBDs. If you kind of see there, hopefully my potato camera is doing it justice, but you can kind of see the divots in there, and that's gonna make it and break it, because this is more fabricy. It has that kind of like a, what's the word I'm looking for, like a cheesecloth feeling, where it's kind of rough, and that's gonna hold a lot of more stank. So I did notice that, I wear these and I switch off. I literally switch off every time I wear these, so one can dry, one can dry as I wear the other. But the SBDs tend to be less funky compared to the strong ones, just because I feel like it absorbs a little bit more of that funk, especially through those little divots. And the neoprene on the SBDs, it's definitely a better quality. I mean, you could even see the amount of stretch that I have between the SBDs versus. So yeah, that's definitely a little rougher. I guess it would give you a little bit more stopping power if you were to think about it. But stopping power, I do like a more rebound in my knee sleeve. So this is a little bit more stiffer. That's what she said. And I'm so immature because I totally lost my train of thought, because I was like, yeah, nail that. Yeah, so like I said, it's gonna be more smoother, and that's gonna be more quality, just because I feel like it molds into your knee a little bit better. I feel like it'll keep it warmer, and I feel like it does keep it warmer compared to the strong knee sleeves. So that is a major factor of why that SBD sleeves are gonna be better. Another factor, which kind of breaks my heart, because when I said this 5 months ago when I first did the review, is I was really worried about these little threads here, the lateral part of the knee sleeve on the strong ones. I was like, man, they're gonna break, but they are doing really well. So I was wrong about that, but I was it totally misplaces it somewhere else. I mean, I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully my camera does it justice again. There's kind of a bunch of ripping and a little bit more see-through. Definitely will break within maybe the next year or so, just because, you know, my quads are so huge that they just rip everything. SBD sleeves, I mean, I've had these for about 2 years, so everything is pretty good. There's no signs of it breaking or ripping within the seam. I can't find a problem with it breaking down. All the threads are great. The only downside is that I love them so much, I deadlifted them, and it gave me a little hole because, you know, I scraped the crap out of my shins and I scraped the crap out of my SBD sleeves. So I tried to make sure I was careful with not doing that with my my strong sleeves. So unfortunately for me, I totally just ripped it. So what I'm gonna do is eventually, when I sell enough cans, I'm gonna go ahead and probably buy another new pair of SBD sleeves. That's what I would do. I would actually spend the extra $13 that you know, compared to you know, the cheaper version of SBD sleeves, because you get what you pay for. And you know, what's the saying, buy nice, not twice. And I feel like that's the case with this. So like I said, I'm always a penny pincher, not penis pincher, big difference. I definitely like the quality of SBD sleeves, which hurts my heart because I don't want to blow my chance on a scholarship from Mark Bell, because I love his products. But the thing is, I can't lie to you guys. I love you guys. I don't know you guys, but you know, you my boo. So like I said, it is ripping and it kind of breaks my heart. I'm sure with Mark Bell, I'm sure he has a, you know, great company. If I just complain to him, he'll probably replace these, if anything. But that's just kind of the issue, is like, that's what's happening. It's ripping through. I'm sure as I keep going on and making wonderful squat progress, once, you know, I start repping out 500 easy, then it's gonna go ahead and rip a little bit more. I think that's all I wanted to say. Key points to this video is that the texture of this keeps your knees warmer, keeps the SBDs a little less funky, a little bit more stretchy, so you get that rebound power, and it's not gonna rip on you as much as these strong sleeves. So if you're not a subscriber, please make sure you subscribe so you too can be an AM training pervert. You're supporting this channel, and I do appreciate that, because, you know, I do like to make sure, you know, I want to make sure I'm not just, you know, talking to just nobody. Yeah, go ahead and subscribe, because I really appreciate that. Like, I really appreciate that. Like, from the bottom of my heart, I'm being serious. When you subscribe, you pull on my coordinate tendinae, my heartstrings. So with that being said, train hard, train smart, and like this video, yo.